watching Arsenal Productions presented by Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota. Gettle's got it. We are here for the MLK Classic, and we get it started off 8 games in 2 days. Game number 1 between the Manatee Hurricanes and the Durant Cougars.
Well, yeah, we covered Manatee in the last tournament of the Ram Jam, and they had 2 straight losses to start out the tournament, but then they had a really strong win in their last game against Wharton, and they were a pretty exciting team in that last game, and they come in here against Durant, both similar records. Should be a fun one.
You see there on the screen, Durant with a 6-14 record and Manatee with a 5-13 record. 2 evenly matched teams get the MLK Classic underway here at Booker High School. Again, 2 games today. There are 6 games on Monday as the pass goes out of bounds. Was looking for Jamarcus Randall. Get a quick look at the schedule. Coming up today, Palmetto versus Riverview, Tampa, and then Riverview versus Leonard, the nightcap at 6:30. Here's Rodriguez, turns it away, stolen away by Ethan Hood. Fast break, easy bucket right there for Jamarcus Randall, and the Cougars out to a 2-0 start.
Yeah, it's a nice, strong takeaway to start this game off for Durant, and a nice finish by Jamarcus Randall.
And they're going to get another takeaway there.
This was a big thing that the head coach of Manatee talked to us about, is limiting the turnovers for the Hurricanes. It was something they struggled a lot in that Ram Jam tournament with.
Foul on the drive. Nathan Moore draws it. Averages 14 points per game, had 22 points in the 74-52 victory over Middleton yesterday. So a quick turnaround for Durant. They'll get it into Moore, but an offensive foul. Foul called on Elijah McFadden. These are 2 sides that have yet to get going, but both have shown promise in their last couple of games. Obviously, Durant with the win yesterday, 74-52, but Manatee, winners of 2 out of their last 5. They're possibly starting to turn the tide around in what has been a rough season. Taken away again and slammed in by Jamarcus Randall. 3 turnovers already for the Hurricanes, and it's right back to what you said. This happened all Ram Jam, and it's happening already here.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to limit those turnovers if they want a shot at Durant here today. And Durant, so far, has been able to take advantage of their turnovers against the Hurricanes. Both buckets coming by Randall.
Cougars working with it at the top of the key. It's Nico Sosa. Hood moving inside, gets fouled by Gibson. Here's Elijah McFadden, the drive, the kick to the corner, it's Hood. Hood nowhere to go, has to kick it back out. Randall now to Hood. Sosa deep pull, got it to go. An early start for the Cougars, 7-0.
Well, it's a really nice pull up there by Sosa. Gets it to go for a deep 3.
No good on the floater. Randall the rebound. Here comes Sosa. Pull up J is no good. Manatee trying to push the floor. They need a bucket, still scoreless. 7-0 in game number 1 of the MLK Classic. Gibson to the corner. No good. An air ball on the 3. Poked away out of bounds, but possession will remain with Durant. Sosa was left open on the corner. Sets back for McFadden. McFadden the drive. Got his way through traffic. And an early timeout is called by Mike Alderson and the Hurricanes. Not even 3 minutes into this game, and the Cougars are rolling.
Yeah, they really are rolling, and it's a really nice bucket. Gets through heavy traffic. There are 3 Hurricane defenders and puts it in for a nice lay, but Durant has just done a really nice job at creating these chances through the turnover battle, and it's something that we've talked about a lot in that Ram Jam is you have to win the turnover battle. And when you go into a game like this to start the tournament, you really do have to win that turnover battle. Durant is doing it right now. They're up 9-0.
3 turnovers already for the Hurricanes. They are going to have to clean it up. Down 9-0, game number 1 of the MLK Classic.
The grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai?
Gettle's got it.
During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
It's the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Genesis of Sarasota. Visit us today at 4735 Clark Road and discover how you can drive luxury for less. Gettle Genesis of Sarasota, now located on Clark Road. It's the grand opening of the all-new...
Welcome back on into the MLK Classic. Game number 1 underway, and already a deficit for the Hurricanes to drag themselves out. What do they need to do offensively to get out of this rut and turning the ball over?
Yeah, well, Durant is playing a really good set of defense. They're boxing out. They're getting those double teams. And yet again, almost another turnover. We'll see what the call is here. I believe
it will stay with the Hurricanes.
Yeah, they're going to give it to the Hurricanes. But Durant has been just playing very good defense. The Hurricanes are going to need to switch it off on an offensive scheme. It's a really good timeout there by Mike Alderson, and there we go.
That's a good inbound pass right there. An easy finish for the junior guard, Jordan Gibson. First bucket of the game for the Hurricanes. Here's the hot Cougars offense. Nikos Sosa. Thought about a 3, already has one. Kicks it down low. McFadden the drive. Can't get the roll. The rebound by Williams. That's a strong board. Rodriguez almost lost it, got it back. Now Gibson controls at the Tornado logo. Rodriguez nowhere to go, kick it out. Brown the 3, it rattles out. Tough start offensively for the Hurricanes. Ethan Hood now back to the top for Elijah McFadden, averages 6.7 points per game. Now to Moore, the leading scorer for the Cougars, gets his first bucket of the game.
Yeah, it's a really nice job by Moore. Such a physical player, really shows it there. Pushes his defender off and gets a nice floater.
Rodriguez, the drive, tried to dump it off to Williams, but it is taken away. Last touch by Williams. So Durant will keep possession.
But yet again, another turnover for this Hurricanes offense, and it was something that we talked to Mike Alderson a lot, head coach for the Hurricanes. And
during the Ram Jam, yeah.
Yeah, during the Ram Jam. And they really do need to win this turnover battle, limit these careless turnovers. If they need to get an offensive start going, turnovers are not the way to do it.
Well, they haven't been able to force any turnovers at the other end as well. Losing the turnover differential by 4. The drive, the kick, swinging it around. Here is McFadden, one more to the corner, it's Randall. This is good defense by the Hurricanes. Sosa, tough pull, can't get it to go, not even close. Hurricanes trying to push the floor.
It's really good defense there by the Hurricanes.
And good defense normally leads to good offense. The putback is in by Ahmad Hurd.
Well, that's exactly what they're going to need to do to get a nice hot offensive start, and it's what you're going to have to do if you want to come back in this game. You know, it's still early, down 7. You're going to need to get an offensive start going here.
No good on the 3 by Randall. Hurricanes once again pushing. Hurd misses the layup. Now on the break, another slam. Jamarcus Randall with 6 points in quarter number 1. And the Cougars are back on top by 9. And another turnover. Cougars on the run again. Deep trigger, Sosa no good. Gets his own miss, sets back with Randall. Now McFadden. Elijah McFadden, guarded by Hurd, drives in with the left, kick it to the corner. Durant trying to find some space. Sosa wanted the screen, but is going to get fouled. And down on the floor is Jordan Gibson. 1:11 to play here in quarter number 1. We will step aside for, or no, we will not. Gibson slowly hobbles his way off of the court and takes a seat on the bench.
Well, that's a big loss for the Hurricanes team, and Jordan Gibson has been one of their best players throughout the Ram Jam. He was really, really good and probably the best player on this Hurricanes team, and that is a big loss for them as he goes to the ground holding his knee and then hobbles to the bench.
2 free throws coming up for Nico Sosa. First one falls. Nico Sosa, 11 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists on the season. Got them both to fall. Very solid start for this Cougar side, who comes in at 6-14, and while they are playing a team of their, I guess you could say, caliber, it's been a very efficient start. No turnovers, only 1 foul in the first quarter. It's been about as good of a first 7 minutes as you could ask for.
Yeah, and they really have done a good job in limiting this Hurricanes offense, and getting those turnovers have been such a good spot. And you really think, and you get to these tournaments a lot, and these teams that come in with maybe not the best records, under 500, can really surprise some people. And these are what these tournaments are all about. And you have to think of Durant as potentially a dark horse.
We saw it with Venice just a couple weeks ago. A nice inbound. Once again, back-to-back good inbound plays for the Hurricanes. Hurd gets the bucket to go. He has 4 points early. Sosa the kick to the corner. Now back to him. Jamarcus Randall, the young sophomore, to Houghton. Sosa, the tough drive, got it to go with the left hand. Nico Sosa has been aggressive to start this game. So is Hurd. Can't get it to go, but they will count the bucket. They're going to call a goaltend. Ahmad Hurd, who came off the bench with 6 points already. Houghton on the corner. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Sosa with it now. Over to Robinson. Randall the finish. Another drive inside by Jamarcus Randall, who has 8 points. And that is going to send us to the end of quarter number 1. The Durant Cougars up by 11 points at the end of quarter number 1.
Working with Mighty Dog Roofing, well, check this out. Schedule your free inspection today, and you can receive $500 off your next roofing project. That's a top dog offer right there.
Proud sponsors of Riverview High School football.
The vehicles aren't the only thing that's state of the art. Our facility is second to none at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.
Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.com.
The vehicles aren't the only thing that's state of the art. Our facility.
Don't miss the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai? During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Gettle Hyundai.
It's the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Genesis of Sarasota. Visit us today at 4735 Clark Road and discover how you could.
Welcome back on in second quarter action here at the MLK Classic. No good on the triple. Houghton with it now. With some space. Floats it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Hurd. Going quickly down the floor. Dumps it off to Williams and gets it to go. Ahmad Hurd, 6 points, 4 rebounds, then makes a nice assist. He has really kept the Hurricanes afloat.
Well, he's been a part of every single point that these Hurricanes have scored, and now a turnover leads to another bucket.
Put in by Fagora. Quickly the other end. Got it to go, plus the foul. A fast-moving second quarter. As Elijah McFadden gets it to go. A plethora of substitutions for the Hurricanes. Three-point play is completed by Elijah McFadden. (22-12). First quarter underway, and a half-court violation, or a backcourt violation. First turnover of the game for Durant. Sosa turns it away. Back-to-back turnovers now for the Cougars. Here is Gibson coming back from that injury he suffered in quarter number one.
Well, this is a way for the Hurricanes to start going offensively, is getting these turnovers and then creating opportunities and points out of them.
But they will turn it over, a clear travel. Make it 6 turnovers on the night so far for the Hurricanes. Sosa once again quickly tried to dump it off to Nathan Moore, but a timeout called after they were in a scrum for it on the ground. 22-12. What do the Hurricanes need to zone in on in the second quarter to try and bring this deficit back to manageable before we get to
I think the
halftime?
biggest thing that the Hurricanes need to do is just win that turnover differential, and I think that if they can create turnovers against Durant and then turn those turnovers into points, they can easily come back. It's still early. It is a 10-point game, but this Durant offense has been moving at an extremely fast pace, and if they can keep it up, it's going to be hard for the Hurricanes to come back. So win that turnover differential and then also match the pace of play that Durant is playing at.
Elijah McFadden, Jamarcus Randall, and Nico Sosa have done all the scoring for the Cougars besides 1 point from Nathan Moore. A foul right away on the inbound called on Gibson. Sosa, good dish inside, off the glass, and no good from Moore. An easy bucket, just could not get it to go. And then a foul. Big missed opportunity. That was such a nice pass inside from Sosa. Just not able to put it up and in was Nathan Moore.
And that's not a spot that Nathan Moore misses from often. I mean, he is lethal inside the glass, the leading scorer on this Durant team, but unable to come up with the bucket there. Now a chance for Manatee to get some points.
Here is Gibson, guarded tightly by Randall, and they're going to call a double dribble. Jamarcus Randall has really made an impact both offensively and defensively, creates the turnover, also their leading scorer with 8 points so far.
Yeah, he's done a super nice job, and at his pace of play, he's been super aggressive at the rack, and he has really been the focal point for this Durant offense. And then, like you said, he's been really, really good on defense.
Hood passing it around. 3-ball, no good. Offensive rebound by McFadden, who gets the jumper to go. It's a 12-point lead now for the Cougars. Applying pressure, here is Avant Brown. Fouled by McFadden. If you are just joining us, plenty of games to look forward to during the MLK Classic. Coming up next at 5 p.m., Palmetto versus Tampa Riverview, and in Sarasota Riverview at 6:30 against Leonard. Floater no good, and then a quick foul. Bad sequence there for Antonio Jackson. Those are opportunities that the Hurricanes are going to have to capitalize on. They have not been well in the paint tonight.
No, they haven't, and they need to capitalize if they want to come back here. It's a 12-point game. It's still relatively early, but the way this Durant team is playing, they are just completely outplaying Manatee in every facet of the game.
Open three, no good from Hood. Rebound by Sosa, who got it to go. Back-to-back second chance points for the Cougars, and they now lead by 14. You just see how quickly they push the floor, and it's normally led by Nico Sosa. They're getting a lot of open looks, and it's creating a bunch of offensive opportunities. Heard a triple, no good. Rebounded by Randall, but then taken away, only to be given right back. Moore is denied by Williams. Moore had no idea that Williams was coming. Sent that one back. Can the Hurricanes make them pay? The drive by Brown, no good. Hurricanes get it back. 3-ball, no good. Rebounded by Sosa, who travels a sloppy last minute in this game.
Very sloppy.
And it will be Hurricanes basketball.
And also Manatee's inability to just hit the 3-ball. I mean, I really think that they have not hit a 3 to start this game, and they've been taking a lot of threes, and that's just missed opportunities. It's missed points. You're down 14 right now to start this second quarter. You need to get some offensive heat going right now.
Here is Gibson, taken away. Sosa on the break, lays it up and in. Once again, the turnovers continue to be a problem. Make it 8 now in half number 1. Hurd up and under, no good. Cougars on the run again. Randall the spin, can't get the finish. Gibson gets it to go, a fancy finish on the other end. 14-point Cougars lead, more than halfway through quarter number 2, and a careless giveaway there. Right to the bench goes Zachariah Rodriguez, who just threw it to the bench. Nobody around. Hurricanes take over. Here is Gibson, guarded by Moore. Kicks it, but another travel. Here's McFadden. 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist on the night so far. Guarded tightly by Williams, now picked up by Brown. Splits the defense. Can't get the offhand layup to go, but Moore with the board. Gets denied again. Hurd got there only to give it away, but it's somehow saved. And Hurd gets it to go. Almost a disastrous sequence after the block, but the Hurricanes able to salvage it. But no time to breathe on defense, because here come the Cougars, and here comes Elijah McFadden.
Well, that's been the story of this whole game, is that whenever Manatee seems to get a bucket, there's, like you said, there's just no chance to breathe. There's no chance to stop. This Durant team has been playing at such a fast pace, and the Hurricanes have not been able to adapt.
Another offensive foul, another turnover for this Hurricanes offense. Make it 10. Jordan Gibson heads to the bench with 3 fouls. Houghton pulls it, can't get it to go. Rebound by Hurd. Taken away, that's a nice play by Jamarcus Randall. But then it was turned over right away.
I'm not sure what they got Jamarcus Randall on, but it looks like it'll be a turnover for Manatee.
30-16, 2:07 here in quarter number 2. You are watching the MLK Classic on Arsenal Productions. Hurd down low, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Randall. This time he'll stay with it. Jump ball. Possession will stick with Durant.
It's been a very sloppy second quarter, and as opposed to the first quarter where it was just Manatee being sloppy with the turnovers, it's really been both teams that have been unable to keep possession in a convincing way, and that has led to kind of the stall in a lot of these offensive drives.
A quick foul, and this is going to put Durant in the bonus. So 2 free throws coming up for the Cougars. Sosa knocks down the first one. It has been a very impressive first half for him. He's really pushed the floor really well. Already over double-digit points, 3 rebounds as well on the night so far. Can't get the second one to go. Ahmad Hurd with it. Really one of the only bright spots for the Hurricanes so far. Jackson gets the floater to go. But the fast break again of this Cougars team, and the Hurricanes have no answer for it. They get a bucket, and then right away, the Cougars respond with an easy bucket down low. They have to get that cleaned up defensively in the second half if they want any chance at a victory.
They really have to hustle back on defense, and it's a nice 3. Jonathan Rodriguez pulls up from deep.
First 3-pointer of the game for the Hurricanes. Randall the drive. He will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul called on Eugene Williams. Jamarcus Randall has been super impressive so far. Only a sophomore, but he's got a lot of drive and strength in his attack to the rim.
Yeah, he really does. He's been such an aggressive and physical player. He has got up. He's dunked a couple times, and he's been one of the bright spots on this Durant team. He's been one of the reasons why they're playing at such a fast pace. He's such a physical player, fast player, gets to the rack really quick, and he really complements this Durant fast-paced offense.
Averages 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. nearly at that total just in the first half, but goes 0 of 2 from the line. But another second chance bucket for Durant. Josiah Cook gets it this time. And if you're the Hurricanes, that's just what you can't have happen. Possession will stay with the Hurricanes. Flirting with danger there. Avant Brown pulls, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Cook, who then is fouled and will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, this is another way that Durant can really pull away from this lead because they're in the bonus now, and every foul they get, they just go to the line, they hit 2 free throws, and Manatee has been fouling a lot in the second quarter, and so Manatee has to also think about limiting those fouls to limit this lead.
Another missed free throw for the Cougars. That is 3 in a row they have missed. Another missed free throw, but another offensive rebound on those free throws.
Well, that's something that you also can't have if you're the Manatee Hurricanes. Getting those offensive rebounds creates so many chances.
And now it will create an and one. 4 missed free throws in a row has the chance to result in 5 points for the Cougars.
But it seems like, I mean, it happened at the last time they were at the line. They shot 2, they missed 2, and then they get the offensive rebound, put the bucket right up. You can't miss out on these defensive rebounds. It's such a big thing. We talked about it a lot in that Ram Jam tournament. The ability to hit the free throws was a deciding factor in a lot of those games. So Durant needs to clean up the free throw woes.
Travel is called on Daniel Felenis. Manatee will have 11 seconds to try and dent this lead, down by 17 in quarter number 2. This is a side that is 5-13, has not had much go their way this season. Amon Hurd, their leading scorer, turns it away. A break for McFadden, who lays it in as we head to halftime. A disastrous end to half number 1. They give it away, and the Cougars go up by 19. We'll step aside. Second half action coming up on the MLK Classic on Arsenal Productions.
The grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai?
Gettle's got it.
During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.com.
Don't miss the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai?
Gettle's got it.
During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.com.
It's the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Genesis of Sarasota. Visit us today at 4735 Clark Road and discover how you can drive luxury for less. Gettle Genesis of Sarasota, now located on Clark Road.
Somebody help!
When Sarasota needs a hero for their roof, Mighty Dog Roofing answers the call. Serving Sarasota homeowners with expert roofing, installation, and repairs. Trusted by your neighbors from Lakewood Ranch to Venice. Fully licensed, insured, and committed to 5-star service. Proud sponsors of Riverview High School football. Let's go Rams!
Are you thinking about working with Mighty Dog Roofing? Well, check this out. Schedule your free inspection today, and you can receive $500 off your next roofing project. That's a top dog offer right there.
Proud sponsors of Riverview High School football. Let's go Rams!
Don't miss the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai?
Gettle's got it.
During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.com.
Don't miss the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai? During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.com.
Don't miss the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai? During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.com.
Don't miss the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai? During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.com.
Don't miss the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai? During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.com.
Don't miss the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai? During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.com.
Don't miss the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai? During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.com.
Don't miss the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai? During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.com.
Don't miss the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai? During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.com.
Don't miss the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai? During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.com.
It's the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Genesis of Sarasota.
Welcome back on in. Second half action. Start of quarter number 3 here on Arsenal Productions. A very good first half by the Durant Cougars, led by guys like Nico Sosa and Elijah McFadden.
Yeah, it was a really good first half from the Durant Cougars. Their fast-paced offense really just outworked this Manatee team. They were doing a really good job at getting a ton of turnovers, turning them into points, and really just taking advantage of everything that Manatee gave them.
Sosa with 12 points and 3 rebounds with it now. Kick inside to an open Moore, who is fouled by Jonathan Rodriguez. Fouls have been a problem for this Hurricane side. They had 8 fouls just in quarter number 2. Inbound coming here for the Cougars. McFadden the drive, tough jumper, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Sosa. He can't get it to go as Williams picks up the rebound. Gibson on the right wing, attacks down low with the left. Spinning, kicks it over to Avant Brown. Uses his body to create the space and gets it to go. Hurricanes are going to need a lot more of that here in half number 2. A big hole to climb out of. Down by 17, but a turnover by the Cougars.
Yeah, and these are the situations where Manatee can really take advantage of and try and at least come back some in this game. They're down 17 in the third quarter. They need to get some offensive start going here.
Gibson at the top of the key. Now here's Rodriguez. Kicks it to Williams. Williams kicks it down low. No good by Hurd. Got his own miss. This time they'll get a whistle. 2 free throws coming up for Ahmad Hurd. 8 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists in half number 1. And like we mentioned in half number 1, he's the only reason the game is as close as it is. And it's not a close game at all.
No.
Down by 16 after the first free throw is good. But Ahmad Hurd has really done a nice job at keeping the Hurricanes alive in this game to an extent.
Yeah, he really has, and he's been a big part of all the points that the Hurricanes have scored. He's the leading scorer. He has a couple of assists, gets a turnover there.
But can't finish down low. But a takeaway. Rodriguez has some room and knocks it down. Jonathan Rodriguez gets his first bucket of the game. And now the Hurricanes with a little life. They create another turnover. Williams to Hurd. Got it to go off his miss. And all of a sudden, we've got a timeout by Durant and an 11-point game.
Yeah, well, the Manatee Hurricanes have really turned it around to start the second half, a really strong start. And all of a sudden, it's an 11-point game going into this timeout, a freak timeout by Durant.
We will hear a quick word from Mighty Dog Roofing. Hurricanes with a 6-point advantage going into the third quarter. 40-29, 5:56 to play in quarter number 3.
When Sarasota needs a hero for their roof, Mighty Dog Roofing answers the call. Serving Sarasota homeowners with expert roofing, installation, and repairs. Trusted by your neighbors from Lakewood Ranch to Venice. Fully licensed, insured, and committed to 5-star service.
Welcome back on into the MLK Classic. Elijah McFadden, quick, can't get it to go. Good rebound there from Jamarcus Randall.
Well, this Durant team has really taken a step back to start this third quarter. They have not had a strong start, and like we said, that's another way that the Hurricanes can take advantage and then cut this lead down.
Well, the Hurricanes have been playing with a A lot more energy since coming out of the break. And it was probably a long halftime talk that was given to them by head coach Mike Alderson. They came out of the locker room with 30 seconds to go until the second half started.
Well, I was just going to say, it must have been one heck of a halftime talk from head coach Mike Alderson, because it looks like a new team.
Taken away again. Rodriguez got it to goal. That will count. It will be a goaltending. All of a sudden, a single-digit game.
When you come into this game, and it's a 19-point game, and then within the first couple minutes, you've cut it down to single digits, and you've scored 10 points to Durant's 0.
Not even 3 minutes into this third quarter, another turnover created by the Hurricanes. It's like these two teams have completely flipped. Another bucket by Hurd, 7-point game.
I mean, I was just going to say what you said. I mean, these teams have completely flipped agendas. Another turnover. Wow.
Blocked away, but now an open floater. Can't get the roll, but another offensive rebound.
Well, look at this. Hurricanes are getting offensive rebounds. They're getting turnovers. I mean, it looks like Durant.
And a 5-point game.
Oh, goodness.
Avant Brown got it to go. Here's Randall. Rises. Oh, man, he was trying to get on SportsCenter tomorrow morning.
I mean, if he had put that down, holy. But, I mean, this is kind of what Manatee does to you. We saw this actually in the Wharton game, their final game that they played. They were down going into the second half. They were down going into the fourth quarter. And they just come back. They storm back against you. And that's what Manatee does in a lot of their wins.
We saw that, in that game against Wharton. They ended up winning that game 75-63.
It was a comfortable win, but they didn't come into that game comfortable. It was not a close. It was a close game throughout the entirety, and Wharton actually had the lead for most of that game, and then Manatee just completely pulled away in the fourth quarter, and now they are playing very good, strong basketball to start this third quarter. A completely new team out on the court right now.
Durant in this second half has 6 turnovers. We're not even halfway through the third quarter. It's a 7-point game. Here is Antonio Jackson at the top of the key, guarded by Sosa. Turns away the first turnover from the Hurricanes. Sosa down some more. 2 more free throws coming up for Durant. And if you're Durant, this is what you have to do. You have to weather the storm. All of a sudden, it went from a 19-point halftime lead to a 5-point lead.
Yep.
But you withstood the storm. You threw a foul. You made your free throws. You forced a turnover. Now you're going to the line for 2 more. Now it's just about keeping this lead right here. You're not. Don't worry about getting it back to where it was. Control the storm.
Yeah, just win this game, and that's really what the mentality has to be for Durant. You can't panic by giving up that many points in that short of time.
Second free throw, no good. Avant Brown thought about the 3, kicks it to Hurd instead, who will be fouled by Randall. Randall's second foul of the game. Jackson at the top of the key, guarded by Sosa. Good move, got it to go. Antonio Jackson.
Well, it was a great move by Jackson, but it was a great screen by Avant Brown.
Jackson with 4 points on the day. Already in the bonus is Durant. They were in the bonus a large part of the second quarter as well. The first free throw is good by Elijah McFadden.
Well, you got to think about how big that could be for this lead and how Durant can potentially maintain this lead. Manatee has been fouling a lot throughout this game. And if they can get a lot of these to go to the line and hit their free throws, they could really run away with this lead.
Free throw is good. Cougars are 10 of 16 from the line. Foul on the floor. Inbound for this Hurricane side, down by 8. Williams, the pull-up jumper, got the bounce! You heard the head coach of Manatee say no as he shot it. Eugene Williams will live another day after he got that bounce. Out of bounds, last touch by Durant, Hurricanes basketball.
Yeah, and another turnover here for Durant, but it was an awkward shot by Eugene Williams, but took a couple of lucky bounces, and who cares? It went in, and it's 2 points.
45-39. If you are just joining us, Manatee was down 19 at halftime. The lead is now 6. The kick, Brown can't get it to go. Rebound by Sosa. Here is Randall, so good on the break. He will get fouled. 2 more free throws. That has been Jamarcus Randall's bread and butter so far this game. The drive down low, multiple slams, but he's done a good job getting to the line, making his presence felt in the paint.
Well, you see what Durant does. Every time they get a turnover or it's a missed shot, they chuck it right to Randall, and they just have him go down the court, drive to the rack, get a foul, or get a bucket. He's been doing it all game.
Eugene Williams will head to the bench. 4 fouls, so a couple guys in foul trouble for the Hurricanes. Eugene Williams with 4 and Jordan Gibson with 4.
And both of those guys could be big losses if they foul out. 2 of the best players on this Hurricanes team. You got to keep them in.
Randall missed both free throws, but that's how you make up for it. Cocks it back and slams it down. Hurd quickly the other way, no. Offensive rebound, no good on the putback right there by Reese McKay. 2 more free throws coming up for the Cougars. Man, Randall misses both the free throws, gets the steal. Man, what a slam.
I mean, he is just a walking highlight reel in this game. I mean, he has just been unbelievable for this Durant side. He has really been the focal point. The offense really moves through him.
Free throw for Nico Sosa. Now Antonio Jackson heads to the bench. 3 players with 4 fouls for this Hurricane side. So a lot of depth is going to be needed in these final 10 minutes and change of this game. The lead is 10 for the Cougars.
Well, you see Jordan Gibson is actually in the game right now with 4 fouls, and he is definitely going to have to be careful. 1 foul away from fouling out.
Well, how about that? On his 4th foul, draws a foul, gets it to go. Lead back down to 8 now. You talked about the impact of Jordan Gibson earlier. He is one of their better players, really shifty with his space-making ability. Shows you there. 1 more free throw, 2:21 to go in quarter number 3. Poked away by Gibson, but Randall ends up with it and slams it down. Avant Brown quickly, that's off, but a rebound by Hurd, got it to go. And a timeout called by head coach Michael Everson. He'll talk it over, 2:04 to go in quarter number 3. We'll step aside. We've got a good one. Game number 1 of the MLK Classic.
The grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai?
Gettle's got it.
During the Hyundai Getaway.
It's the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Genesis of Sarasota. Visit us today at 4735 Clark Road and discover how you can drive luxury for less. Gettle Genesis of Sarasota. Now,
Are you thinking about working with Mighty Dog Roofing? Well, check this out. Schedule your free inspection today, and you can receive $500 off your next roofing project. That's a top dog offer right there.
Proud sponsors of
2:06 to go in quarter number 3. 51-44 is the score. Don't go anywhere. Up next on the MLK Classic at 5 p.m., Palmetto versus Riverview. And then Sarasota Riverview plays Leonard at 6:30 for the nightcap. And then we get started tomorrow with ECS and Palmetto. Early start at 11:30. And another turnover by this Cougar side, who now has 11. They have 7 turnovers just in the third quarter, Paul.
I mean, that's ridiculous, and it's what you saw a lot out of the Hurricanes in the first half, where they were turning the ball over left and right, and now Durant is doing the same thing Manatee was, and you just see how big winning the turnover battle is for these teams. Manatee was down 19 points, and now they're only down 5.
Ahmad Hurd got it to go again. Blocked away by McKay. Hurricanes can make it a one-possession game, but a careless giveaway. And a hard foul. Big missed opportunity there for Manatee. 1:31 to go in quarter number 3. 2 more free throws coming up for Nico Sosa. 14 points, 4 rebounds on the night. Ahmad Hurd for this Hurricane side, 18 points on the night. He has been the answer. First free throw short. Second one is good. Hurricanes wanted to push the floor quickly. Here is Jordan Gibson. Offensive foul. Those are the types of plays you cannot have. Jonathan Rodriguez checks out of the game. Sosa, no good, not even close, but a rebound there from Hood. Timeout called by Durant. 1:09 to go here in quarter number 3. What does Durant need to change here in the last 9 minutes of this game? First half, they really looked dominant, Paul. From start to finish in the first half, it was all Durant. They were forcing turnovers, and then as soon as we came back from the break, it was Manatee who started forcing those turnovers. What do they need to do to get back to that?
I think it's just limiting the turnovers, and we've seen in this game how big winning the turnover battle is for both of these teams. Manatee lost the turnover battle in a big way during that first half. They came into that second half down 19 points. They come into the second half, they're winning the turnover battle, and now they're only down 6 points. So if I were Durant, you need to limit those careless turnovers, really keep possession. You need to extend this lead, draw fouls. You're in the bonus right now. Any foul takes you to the line. That's what you got to do if you're Durant.
1:09 to go in quarter number 3. Game number 1 of the MLK Classic. You can watch all of the MLK Classic here on Arsenal Productions. Back to action after the minute timeout that was called by Durant. Trying to find an answer here in quarter number 3. Sosa with it. Dumps it down low. An easy bucket for Moore, who has not done a lot of scoring tonight, but is very effective down low, only 5 points for Moore.
Well, I think Moore's offensive presence does enough already, and he is just feared in the paint, and that does a lot for a team. When you get those double teams, it creates a lot of opportunities for other players to score as well.
Hurd got lazy with the dribble, got it back, but then gets swatted away by Moore. Randall on the corner, slows it down, kicks it back to the corner. Open three is good. Knocked down by Elijah McFadden. Back to a double-digit lead. And here comes that pressure from the Cougars. We saw all first half. Avant Brown can't get it to go. That is gonna end quarter number 3. The Hurricanes got the lead down to 5, but the Durant Cougars, a nice end to quarter number 3. They have an 11-point lead. We'll step aside. Fourth quarter action coming up next on Arsenal Productions.
The grand opening of the all-new Gettle Hyundai. Looking for a great deal on a new Hyundai?
Gettle's got it.
During the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Gettle Hyundai of Sarasota.com.
It's the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Genesis of Sarasota. Visit us today at 4735 Clark Road and discover how you can drive luxury for less. Gettle Genesis of Sarasota, now located on Clark Road. It's the grand opening of the all-new Gettle Genesis of Sarasota. Visit us today.
Somebody help!
When Sarasota needs a hero for their roof, Mighty Dog Roofing answers the call. Serving Sarasota homeowners with expert roofing, installation, and repairs. Trusted by your neighbors from Lakewood Ranch to Venice. Fully licensed, insured, and committed to 5-star service.
Welcome back on in fourth quarter action here at Booker High School, who is hosting the MLK Classic. They'll be in action tomorrow night. First, Riverview trying to get some revenge after Riverview won the third place game in the MLK Classic. They have split the regular season series so far, so an important game for both of these sides, but business to finish here, and it's been more of the same. The Hurricanes in foul trouble. They had 8 fouls called against them in the second quarter. They had 9 called against them in the third quarter, and now here we are in the fourth quarter, already another one to start.
Yeah, and that is going to be a really big factor in this game, especially when you get into the bonus. It's a really good way that Durant can pull away in this lead. If they can just hit their free throws, it's not going to be hard for Durant to generate points, and Manatee is really going to have to watch their fouls.
Both free throws are good. Lead back to 13. Brown turns it over. Jamarcus Randall was there to poke it away, and then it fell right off of Brown's leg. A massive 8-0 run when the Cougars needed it most. It was 51-46 just a few minutes ago.
Well, it is clear that that timeout by Durant was much needed. And they go on an 8-0 run now, and they're kind of getting back to form here. It was clear that they had a struggle to start the third quarter, but they have calmed down, and they have really gotten back to their first quarter form.
It's a 15-point game now. And a travel. So a 10-0 run at 6:58 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Durant did just that. They weathered the storm, and now they have a chance to make it an 18-point game. They can't, but they will get the rebound. Moore inside, got it to go. 17-point game just like that.
Well, now we're seeing how Moore can really hurt you down inside the paint. Fights past the double team and gets a nice bucket at the rack.
Jackson Can't get it to go down low. This is what the Cougars love to do. They push the floor, find an open man. Can't knock down the triple, but they can create a second chance opportunity. McFadden settles it back down with Sosa, who has 19. He will have a chance to get to 20 when he goes to the line to shoot 2. Timeout called by the Hurricanes, and Paul, just a few minutes ago, it was 51 to 46. The Hurricanes had all the momentum. We're now 2 free throws away from being right back to where we were at halftime with a 19-point Durant lead.
Yeah, and Durant has changed a lot in what they're trying to do. They struggled to start the third quarter, but they have really done exactly what I said. They've limited the turnovers, and they've hit their free throws, and they've really gotten back to form. They've been pushing the floor a lot better. They were pushing the floor to start the third quarter, but they almost went a little too fast and were being sloppy, and now they've gotten back to form, pushing the floor effectively, and they're getting Randall involved.
Durant had 11, or they have 11 turnovers in this game so far. 7 of those came in the first couple minutes of the third quarter. Since then, they have done a much better job of taking care of the basketball. Antonio Jackson for Manatee has just fouled out of the game with 5 fouls. 6:06 remaining here in game number 1.
Well,
Coming up next is Palmetto and Riverview at 5 p.m. That's Riverview in Riverview, Florida. Riverview, Sarasota, the nightcap at 6:30, going up against Leonard, and then ECS versus Palmetto tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. An early start. And the first free throw is good.
Yeah, well, you've got Antonio Jackson that fouled out, but then you have Jordan Gibson and Eugene Williams both with 4 fouls, and that could play a huge factor in this game, losing 3 of your starters.
Well, it has. They had to take some time with them on the bench. Eugene Williams is back in the game along with Jordan Gibson. Rodriguez on the wing, guarded by McFadden. Take it away. Randall has been everywhere, misses the slam. He wanted it all. We've seen it multiple times from him today. Jamarcus Randall, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Gibson found some space and knocks down the triple. Timeout called by Manatee. So Manatee will have one more timeout remaining. 65-49 will step aside. 5:15 to go in quarter number 4.
When Sarasota needs a hero for their roof, Mighty Dog Roofing answers the call. Serving Sarasota homeowners with expert roofing, installation, and repairs. Trusted by your neighbors from Lakewood Ranch to Venice. Fully licensed, insured, and committed to 5-star service. Proud sponsors of Riverview High School football.
Are you thinking about working with Mighty Dog Roofing? Well, check this out. Schedule your free inspection today.
Welcome back on in. 5:16 to go, fourth quarter. Almost given away, but Randall's there. Got it to go. He will get some change at the line. Jamarcus Randall has done such a phenomenal job. This is a young side. A lot of sophomores, totaling about 6 sophomores on this team. Jamarcus Randall, one of them, and the most impactful one.
Well, he doesn't play like a sophomore. I mean, he plays like an experienced player. The offense runs through him. He knows how to push the court. He's a very smart player, a very physical player. And he has done such a good job in this game at just outplaying this Manatee defense.
Eugene Williams has just fouled out. That is the second Hurricane to foul out. Antonio Jackson is joined by Eugene Williams now on the bench. The lead back to 19. That ties the largest lead of the game for Durant. Gibson trying to do it all himself. Finds Rodriguez, who finds the back of the net. Another triple for the Hurricanes. That is back-to-back.
Well, they're going to need to knock down a lot of those threes, and that could be a really effective way for Manatee to kind of try and get back into this.
They're running out of time.
They are running out of time. They definitely are.
68-52. Not going to be able to come back when McFadden continues to drop in buckets. He's now got 20 on the day. Gibson guarded by Moore. Rodriguez feeling it, can't get it to go. Nice effort by Hurd, but no good. Sosa with some room, guarded by Rodriguez. Nearing the halfway mark in quarter number 4. Oh, that's a lovely pass down to McFadden. Durant now has their largest lead of the game at 20. 72-52 the score. Moore thought he got a block, but they will call a foul. So 2 free throws coming up for Gibson, who hasn't lit it up on the stat sheet. 8 points, no rebounds, no assists, but his presence has been felt a lot tonight for this Hurricane side.
Yeah, and he's done a really good job at getting some really nice dribbles and just driving to the rack. He's gotten a lot of fouls called on him, and like you said, his offensive presence has done enough for this Hurricanes team.
Second free throw is good. Only 4 free throw attempts for Manatee so far in this game compared to Durant's 26. A large difference of this lead. We talked about it. So many fouls for the Hurricanes today. They just have not been able to stay out of foul trouble. And there it is again. Count the bucket. Sosa will go to the line for one more. Nico Sosa with 21 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, multiple 20-point scores. And it has come from guys that are not scorers for this Durant side. Elijah McFadden averages nearly 7 points per game. Sosa averages 11, but they are doubling the amount.
Yeah, they're really just going off in this game, and it's unusual for these players. I mean, their leading scorer is Nathan Moore, who has 14 points a game. He has 5 in this game, so they're getting a lot of other guys involved, not to mention Jamarcus Randall, who has done such a good job in this game. And even though he maybe isn't the highest scorer on this team, he might be the best player in this game.
Backcourt violation called against the Cougars. Here is Gibson, tough jumper, got it to go. One more at the free throw line. you've really seen that aggressiveness from Jordan Gibson here in the second half, taking it upon himself to will this offense.
I think we're all just surprised he hasn't fouled out yet. I mean, he's had 4 fouls for about 2 quarters, and he has done a good job not fouling but getting fouls drawn on him and done a really good job at these pull-up jumpers.
Free throw good. 3:20 to go. You can see the full court press has begun from Manatee. Here's Houghton. No need for that, but turns it away. Hurd driving. Got it to go, plus the foul. 3:03 to go, fourth quarter. Hurricanes with a chance to bring it to within 15. Just an unnecessary play from Banner. Houghton gave it away. No need to do that. The Hurricanes got going on the break. Hurd no good. Rebounded by Randall. But a travel. So the Hurricanes take possession. .302 to go in the fourth. Almost turns away. Hurd's got it. Almost got another and one. He will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I think Manatee has just gotten way too hot too late in this game, as they have had a really strong couple of minutes here in the fourth quarter.
And they've been the better team for a large part of this second half. They got it to within 5, but they were not able to do anything after that.
It's really just the sheer pace.
And this should be 2 shots.
I'm not sure what happened there. I thought I missed the last shot.
Yeah, so did I. I thought I was behind, but they're saying that they are counting the basket.
Well,
He didn't
go in.
We'll see what this call is.
This is like the Ram Jam, man. I mean, a lot of strange calls in that tournament, and
they're discussing the score.
Goodness.
The referees are saying the bucket was good, but they didn't add the 2 points because the bucket
wasn't good. It didn't go in. Well, I don't know what's going on.
Good times, 15-point game.
Yep.
Game number 1 of the MLK Classic. This will be nice to figure it out. We got a nice look from the Manatee coach.
Yeah.
I hope they don't come over here and ask for our footage. I'm not giving it to them. They got to figure this out.
No, this is their job. Yeah. This isn't our job.
They are still conjuring. If they call this a bucket.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I mean, it's not probably going to matter.
No.
But could you imagine if Manatee comes back and wins this game or somehow ties up and sends it to overtime?
don't even talk to me about that. Don't even mention that. That'd be ridiculous. Oh, man. Yeah, everyone's laughing on the court right now. But I don't think any
player.
I think the refs are laughing at themselves.
Nathan Moore did foul out on that play.
Okay.
So let's unpack this here.
Yep. Still no call.
The athletic director of Booker, Carlos Woods, has made his way to the scoring table.
Okay.
They're gonna count the bucket and they're gonna give him all 3.
Oh my goodness.
I've never seen anything like that.
That's the strangest call I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen any. You can go back to our stream. Please go back and watch the bucket. I've genuinely never seen anything like it.
And now a travel by Durant, and all of a sudden.
Oh no!
going to happen.
It's going to happen. Watch it happen.
Man, oh man, here we go. Never not a thrill here on Arsenal Productions. 3 ball.
Oh, my goodness. Stop it. Stop it. You stop it.
Jump ball. Possession will stick with Manatee. Manatee almost just made it a single-digit game.
I mean, if that 3 had gone in, could you imagine?
Here we go. Inbound to Hurd. Back to Gibson. Setting up round.
Oh, my dear Lord.
9-point game.
Well, here we go.
But a nice response by Josiah Cook,
Well,
who gets it to go.
Yeah, Manatee's going to have to push the floor. They're going to have to go quick. You can't do that. Travel on Durant. Oh, man.
$2:17 to go, fourth quarter. Manatee basketball. If you are just joining us, a wild sequence. I actually think that they might have gave them 4 points on that play. We'll have to go back.
Well, I think it was 59, and then it turned into 62.
But that was after the free throw was made. Hurd will
fouled.
go to the line for 2.
And stops the clock. Here we go.
So 2:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Free throw, no good. A missed opportunity right there for Ahmad Hurd, who has played really, really well. That one is good.
10-point game here. And turnover!
Hurd got it to go. We've got an 8-point game. Still 2 minutes. No! Hurd can't get it to go.
Stop it.
Randall will be fouled. 2 free throws coming up. Somehow Manatee has crept their way back into this game.
Well, never say never. I mean, goodness.
And we have just gone back to look. They gave them 4 points on that play.
Oh, goodness.
So the free throw was good from Ahmad Hurd.
Yep.
And then they added 3 more points, thinking that they hadn't added the points from the free throw. So.
Oh, man.
3 free points.
Yep. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
10-point game, under 2 minutes to go.
I've never seen a 4-point play come out of a 2-point play.
No good on the jumper from Gibson. Time is running out for the Hurricanes. They had a chance to bring it to 6.
Durant has to just keep possession here.
They will not keep possession. A traveling violation called. 78-68.
They've got to push the floor quick. Get the easy buckets here. Don't force the shots.
Gibson, got his defender in the air. Kick it for a corner 3. No good. Rebound goes to the Cougars. Sosa inside. It is Josiah Cook, who most likely just put the finishing touches on this game. And then a steal by Sosa. Numbers for the Cougars. Coast to coast, and it is Josiah Cook again who got it to go. The last-ditch effort by the Hurricanes will go for naught. And it avoids quite the controversy.
I think we're all glad that Durant has won this game, because could you imagine if that play turned into a Manatee win? I mean, the controversy would be unhinged.
Ahmad Hurd will go to the line. They have switched out the officials judging whether it went in the net here.
Yeah.
Probably for good reason.
Yep.
82-68, 45 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. And just like that, it's a 15-point game. Gibson travels. There would have been a foul had he not traveled. But Durant most likely will just run the clock out. 30 seconds to go. The Hurricanes made it interesting twice here in the second half. Looked like we were going to have a blowout, but they made it competitive and a really tight game.
Well, what a start to this MLK Classic tournament with a really entertaining, strange game and a really strong start to this tournament.
2 free throws coming up for Ethan Hood. 2 points, 6 rebounds on the night so far for Hood. Foul called against Derek Morgan. First free throw is no good. Palmetto and Riverview coming up here in just a few minutes. Most likely tip off at around 5:15. And then Sarasota Riverview will be the nightcap as they play Leonard at around 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. We are running a little bit behind, so most likely more of a 6:45 tip as it is stolen away. Randall will be fouled. So out of the games that you see here on the screen, which one are you looking forward to the most?
Yeah, a lot of these games look good, but honestly, I think the Palmetto Riverview game is going to be a really entertaining. It's going to be a really close game, I think. I actually thought that this game, out of all of them, was going to be the most entertaining. 2 teams with similar records. Manatee has played some entertaining games, especially in that Ram Jam tournament. And it was, needless to say, an entertaining game. I thought it was going to be a little closer, but I think that Palmetto Riverview Tampa game, you don't want to go anywhere because that game's going to be super entertaining coming up here in a few minutes.
Well, this game was certainly entertaining,
yes,
regardless of what the scoreboard might tell you.
Whenever you see a game with that call, I mean, goodness, it's going to be an entertaining game.
Gibson will be fouled. A flurry of fouls in this last minute. 9 seconds remain. And with 10 seconds to go, we're going to have a technical foul called on Ethan Hood. And these teams just don't want to get out of here.
No, they don't want Riverview Palmetto to start on time.
No good on the free throw. So Manatee will fall to 5-14 on the season. Durant will improve to 7-14, and they will match their highest win streak of the year at 2. The technical free throws and the free throws on the shot being taken right now by Jordan Gibson. Manatee will also have the possession, the final possession of the game. Open 3, no good. And that will send us out of here. Oh, and a failed windmill attempt by Randall to end the game. 86-72, the final score in game number 1 of the MLK Classic. The Cougars come away with a 14-point victory. Don't go anywhere. We've got more action coming up. Palmetto versus Tampa Riverview next on Arsenal Productions.